Today we're going to talk about where you can get free shipping supplies on the USPS website and what exactly do all those different boxes mean and which ones do I use for shipping small things, heavy things, and what are the rules for some of these different boxes. We're going to go over all of that in this video. Another place we're going to talk about where you can get free shipping supplies is the Postal Service. So this is USPS, and I'm going to show you in just a moment how to order some of these boxes from the United States Postal Service. But there's one area that I want to talk to you about first before you go in and you start ordering all these boxes, because some of them are very specific in how they can be used. If I have an item that, let's say, is 3 pounds or 4 pounds, and I have a few different options for how to ship this item, it's important to know what these different terms mean. Here are the different shipping options from the United States Postal Service. There's Priority Mail Express, which is next day to 2 days. And with Priority Mail Express, you get up to $100 in insurance. Now, this one's going to be very expensive. I can say I probably have never ever used this one. I probably would only use it if the buyer was really wanting it and was willing to pay the extra shipping fee for that express shipment. Next is Priority Mail, and this one ships in about 1 to 3 days. Again, you get about $100 or up to $100 is what the site says, about $100 in insurance for this. You get the tracking number, and this one gets there fairly quickly. And with Priority Mail, there isn't a minimum weight or maximum weight as far as I know. I just imagine it would just get more and more and more expensive. With certain shipping options, there are certain weight limits, which we'll get to in just a moment. Next up is Ground Advantage, which is similar to Priority because you can ship things that are bigger and heavier. It's 2 to 5 business days, so it takes a little bit longer, and it says packages up to 70 pounds. And something to remember about Ground Advantage is that it's only for the US. So if you're planning to ship internationally, this is not going to be able to ship internationally for you. This was a big change in the last, I'm not sure exactly when this happened, sometime within the last year. I used to ship first class, so Ground Advantage kind of took over part of what my lighter items would ship at first class, because it used to be first class would be anything that was under a pound, 15 ounces and under, but now that's changed and it's up to 13 ounces. And this one seems to be reserved more for like larger envelopes. So if you're shipping things and maybe bubble mailers, you might still be able to use the first class, but I haven't tried that yet. I still am using Ground Advantage. And then there's Media Mail. With Media Mail, you can only ship certain items like books, CDs, VHS, DVDs, things that are media items. And I will link this page in the description, so if you want to come back and peruse it a little bit more. There's something else that I want you to know about Priority Mail, because when you go to the USPS website to order their free shipping supplies, you've got to understand the difference between Priority Mail boxes and Priority Mail flat rate boxes. So now that I've shared that piece with you, I want to go back a little bit and let's look at where we get the free shipping supplies from the post office. You're going to come over to the USPS site, select those 3 lines and go to shop. When you come to shop, select shipping supplies, and then I'm going to filter by free. So free shipping supplies. This is where you're going to find all the different boxes and envelopes that you can order from the USPS, and they'll have it shipped directly to your home. Now, most of these envelopes I've not ordered. The only one of the envelopes that I have ordered is the Priority Mail flat rate envelope. Now let's talk about flat rate. What this means is that their slogan was, if it fits, it ships. So anything you can fit in a flat rate box, no matter how heavy it is, will ship for a flat fee. And that depends on the size of the flat rate envelope or box. It used to be about $9 to ship a flat rate envelope. I'm not sure if that's changed lately because I haven't used one in a little while, but it will be a flat rate price. So this comes into play, like let's say you see this Priority Mail flat rate medium box and you think, hey, this is perfect for the item I've got. I'm gonna use this box. If you order this box and you don't print a label that's flat rate, they're gonna return it to you. You cannot use this box for Ground Advantage. You cannot use this box for regular Priority. You have to make sure that you've got the flat rate postage for the specific box. So unless you are really familiar with that, then I'd be careful with selecting flat rate. Now, I know some new sellers, while they're getting their feet under them to learn about shipping, they only do flat rate because then they know exactly how much to charge for their item being shipped. It will be a little more expensive, so it might affect your sales in that way, but if you're trying to learn and you're nervous, then that's something to consider. It will be more expensive, especially for things that are, under a pound or things of that nature, but it is an option to ship things flat rate. So here you see a Priority Mail DVD box. This is a free item that you can get, a pack of 25 of these, but keep in mind that you could also ship the DVD using Media Mail or Ground Advantage and it would be cheaper. But if you're really wanting to ship Priority Mail, then these are some boxes that you can get to ship that item Priority Mail. Here's a Priority Mail shoe box. If you're shipping shoes, then this is perfect because shoes are usually over a pound. They have to be really light to not be. But this is something that if you're shipping shoes or things that might fit in a shoe box that are a little bit heavier, then that's a great box. I've used that one a number of times. And as you can see, there are a few others. Here's a medium box, this cube shaped box. I've used this one a lot sometimes when I ship mugs, if they're a bigger size mug, this is a box that I like to use. I think you get the idea. You can scroll through and see which size and types of boxes you might be able to use for your business. I'm sure there are questions that you've got that I've missed. Make sure you leave those questions in the comments section down below so that I can come address them. Also, if I do a follow-up, I don't want you to miss it. So make sure you've hit the subscribe button and the little bell because sometimes I'll go live and I can answer some of the questions from the video in the comment section that perhaps I overlooked or didn't think about. So if you've got those questions, leave them down there for me to answer or for other sellers to answer, and hit that notification bell so you are aware and notified when I go live to answer any other questions that might pop up that I missed. I appreciate you watching and so much luck to you. I really know that you can do this and that you're going to be successful, and I can't wait to hear how amazing your reselling business is going. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.